Welcome back to another video. This time with the mic on. I just I just took a video of this and the microphone wasn't working. So this video, as you can see in the title, is 10 things we wish would come with a tiny house. And number one is a dishwasher. We do not have a dishwasher in this tiny house, and we live in a 221 square foot tiny house. I am the dishwasher, and it's nice and all, but I feel like I'm always doing dishes, like I'm always doing laundry. Uh, it's, it is what it is, but I do wish I had a dishwasher. Number two, windows. We have a lot of windows, but this window right here does not open, and that's something I wish we had because this is our desk, and it didn't come with it. We had to build it in. But the window over here by the door opens. The window here in the kitchen opens, and the one window in the bathroom, in the bedroom here opens, slash living room. But I have a massive window over here that doesn't open. I have this window that doesn't open, and I kind of wish they did. I'm from Germany, so window opening is a big deal in our lives. Um, a place to put shoes. We do not really have a place where we will put our shoes, and that's really annoying because my husband has a collection of his work boots, and I'm always tripping over them. And I'm always trying to figure out like where do we put our shoes that are accessible in case we need to go somewhere because we do live on a ranch and sometimes we do need to jump in and help out. Um, so they're kind of always just lying in the way, and it's really annoying. So I do wish they had a place for shoes. Number four is more storage. There is one tiny section in our tiny house where I thought, okay, why didn't they put storage there? Like it's in every other house, but not in this one. And that is under our stove. Excuse me. Our stove has a little tiny section, like most stoves do, where you can put the cookie pan thingies underneath. We can't do that. It's completely solid, closed. It's just there. And I thought, if I were them, I would have put storage in there, but they didn't. And that's the only storage complaint I have. Underbelly storage is number five. So I get why they didn't do it, but I understand where my husband was coming with this. We don't really have storage underneath the tiny house, meaning everything that's in outside is kind of stuck outside, and it makes the outside look junky around the tiny house because we just don't have storage for outside equipment without it being hidden, if that makes sense. I think that's what he meant by that. Better way of coming in and out of the house. So the steps that we have for our house were kind of meant for temporarily, and we've been in here for about a year almost, and they're still there. We have not built a step yet. We have not built stairs yet. Um, and It's been a struggle for me, not for my husband, but because I'm so shorter than him, it can be a struggle to get into the tiny house, especially with groceries. I always put the groceries and then kind of pull myself into the tiny house. So I wish they had given you like a taller version of steps. That would have been a lot nicer. Okay. Station mount. Okay, number seven is station mount for the generator. We have a massive generator, but if you stick it under the house and it's running for a while, it tends to choke itself out. And that's become a problem, especially in our California winter. And the reason I say that is because we had a week of cloudy weather and we fully rely on our solar panels, and that didn't work because we had no sun. And so we relied on the generator, who then was underneath the house, who then choked itself out, and we couldn't run that many appliances. It doesn't happen often, but it's been happening a little bit more lately. Number eight, safe storage for the propane. So I've noticed that in RVs, they have places for the propane to be protected a little bit more. We don't have that at all in the tiny house, and that for me was like, they can do it on the RV. You'd think they could do it on the tiny house, but I don't know if they didn't think about that idea. We do live in California, so the weather tends to stay the same. So I don't really know what their excuse was for that one. And then the ninth one was built-in microwave. We have a microwave that takes up quite a bit of a chunk of the counter space, And I really wish they had done a built-in microwave, but they did not, and that's fine. It's just something we wish we had built in. And then the last thing, number 10, is a place to hang up the TV. We don't really have a place where we could hang up the TV, so my father would do that because of the stud situation here on this tiny house. Um, so right now our TV is literally sitting on the microwave and leaning up against the electrical box, which is fine. It's totally fine. But when we need to check the electrical box, we have to move everything just to get to it. So that can get annoying at times. But other than that, we love the tiny house. We really do. And the company that made this tiny house is called clevertinyhomes.com, and we are the first tiny house from their company that is off grid. There's another one, same exact one, but with a tub. And I believe that's not off grid because we do have the composting toilet and she had a regular flushing toilet. So, um, we are guinea pigs. We've had to call them multiple times to replace certain things. That's fine. Um, but yeah, this is our tiny house, and if you want to see a tour of it, there is a YouTube video on the tour about the tiny house, a little bit more in depth. But I thought I'd change up the video a little bit. I know we do a lot of like vlog videos, and that can get boring because trust me, my day is boring. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video about the 10 things we really enjoy about this tiny house.